Welcome back to Ruben Tech. I have a great one here for you today. We're going to be discussing the Waymo Advantage, specifically Lidar. Now, on this channel, I have shown you how Lidar has no problem seeing in the dark. It was able to map my face. I've also shown you how Lidar can handle rain absolutely with ease, seeing trees and what's behind the trees and very heavy downpour. Today, I'm going to show you a video of how Lidar can actually peer the densest forests on Earth, rainforests in Central and South America, and find lost civilizations. I'm not making this up. This is the power of Lidar. Let's take a listen to Luke.
Buildings. I was looking at data that had been collected by a team of ecologists in 2013 who were interested in mapping above ground carbon in Mexico's forests. They were basically looking at the trees. What's really distinctive about LiDAR as a technology is that it's essentially a shower of laser range finding measurements that rain down from an airplane. And it allows you to digitally remove the trees and see the ground anywhere that light could penetrate. And so I took this data set that had been collected in order to look at trees, selected all, deleted the trees, and immediately laughed because I realized that I was looking at a really substantial Maya city that was previously unknown to the scientific community.
Okay, so I want to show you exactly what he's talking about right here. Okay, so if we talk about physics a little bit, then you'll understand that I'm trying to keep this really simple. I should have thought this out, but I'm just going to spit it out. I'm going to try to keep it very simple. Einstein's general theory of relativity is a theory of gravity. It basically denotes that there is special relativity tells that there's sort of a speed limit to the universe in a sense. And the speed limit happens to be what they call the speed of light, c. Now, light itself has nothing to do with the speed limit. It just happens that light and other particles move at the speed limit. They would move at 1c or very close to what they would call relativistic speeds, 0.99 c, 0.95 c, etc., where you would have time dilation, all this stuff. This doesn't matter. What matters is that light is extremely fast. Okay, extremely fast. It goes 186,000 miles per second. And I just gotta let this run. 186,000 miles per second, and which is roughly 300,000 kilometers in a second. Okay, so that's what, over 7 times around Earth in 1 second. And that's what people don't understand. They think LiDAR is like sonar or something like that. And the speed of sound is pretty fast too, but it's nothing. And the speed of light is multiple magnitudes of order greater than the speed of sound. Okay. And so even when you have a dense foliage like this in the rainforest, some of it is penetrating and hitting the ground. And because how LiDAR works, you can draw the map of all that. So what he's saying is where the light penetrates and hits the ground, because some of it's going to hit the ground. And if you don't believe me, go to any rainforest and you will see trees and foliage and green on the ground. And that's because light can penetrate. As long as it can penetrate the smallest thing and get into there, the angle of it, etc., right? That's why when you go to a forest, yes, the trees grow up because they can get the most light by being taller than their neighbors. But there's lots of green underneath because a lot of light seeps in. Okay, and so what he's saying is that with LiDAR, using AI and using their knowledge, they're able to remove the tree layer, okay, and see the ground layer. And that's how they found this city. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this is amazing. Look at the mapping on that ground, how detailed it is. So they weren't even looking for the city. He just happened to be looking through this and he's like, hey, what is this? This is civilization. He recognized it right away. Okay. So then he's like, over here, he's like, oh, plaza and pyramid complex and ball court, all this stuff. Okay. So they literally found a lost civilization in some of the densest what did you call it? Central America rainforest, I think, on Earth. Okay. Using LiDAR. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? If you were using a regular camera system, you would never be able to see this. Okay. This was done with the power of LiDAR. Okay. So now if we go on, I'm going to show you this. This has happened before. And we can listen to this guy. Lost beneath the leaves, lasers reveal an ancient Amazonian civilization. This was in South America, once again, in the super thick jungle of the Amazon rainforest.
So in 2019, a team set out by helicopter to try and uncover the true scale of this ancient civilization with the help of LiDAR technology.
So now, just so you know, here it wasn't like the other video. Here they were using LiDAR specifically for the purpose of finding some more of this lost civilization. And the other one, they weren't even looking for the lost civilization. They didn't even know it was there. Okay, it truly was lost. They had no idea it was there. They were looking for carbon in the trees, and this guy just happened to say, hey, wait, there's these patterns on the ground. And he recognized it just by chance, and he found it. So here they are specifically using LiDAR for the purpose of finding a lost civilization.
A laser adapted to the helicopter or small aircraft, and then you fly over an area, and by the reflections of the laser.
Okay, so look at this right here. Now, if you're using sight, you're in Tesla, you're a Tesla fanboy, which there's many. Okay, I know Elon's been calling MAGA stupid, and he's been telling MAGA to go F theirself in the face, but MAGA is stupid, so they're still going to be Elon fanboys. So now you have your camera. You're not going to see the lost civilization with a camera like this. I mean, I don't want to say never, but it'd be very, very difficult. But LiDAR can, okay? Because it sees things differently.
You get the distance from the objects.
Distance.
And the fascinating thing is that you can eliminate virtually, digitally, the vegetation afterwards.
Okay, so you see that, what he just said? The main thing about here is what I like to call physicality. Because you're measuring distance, you're actually measuring how far it is to a physical object, okay? And you're getting a real measurement like that. It's like me touching, see my hand? I'm gonna reach out. There's a lamp. I'm gonna reach out and touch the lamp. Okay, now I can see the lamp, and I can estimate based on my sight and my camera and my brain how far that lamp's away. But when I touch it, I know exactly, I don't know, like, I can't say like 5 centimeters, but I know exactly where it's at. Okay? Because I can feel it there as a physicality. And that's what the laser does. It's reaching out and it's touching these objects. It comes back and it feeds this data, this physicality into it. Okay? And so they can go through here and they know this vegetation layer. Okay? And they can eliminate it. So see this? This is using AI and other techniques. They can go ahead and they can eliminate this data and they can see what's underneath.
LiDAR revealed more than anyone had expected. Beneath the thick canopy were structures, rectangular platforms, conical pyramids, defensive banks, canals, reservoirs, and long straight causeways connecting hundreds more settlements, large and small.
If you are overflying those sites, you won't see anything but trees, vegetation, and
you hear that? If you're just flying over, you're not going to see anything. Okay, take the best AI camera, hook it up. You're not going to see anything, but LiDAR can.
When you see afterwards all LiDAR images, well, you know you have been flying over sites, archaeological sites. You see everything.
You see everything. Keywords there, Tesla fanboys. You see everything. Okay, this shouldn't even be a debate, right? This shouldn't be something where Tesla fanboys are like, oh my God, Elon is so right. This is just simple science. You can see more with LiDAR. It's an additional method. It's not even like Waymo doesn't have cameras. It has cameras, okay? It has a lot of cameras on the car. It has AI, okay? But there's no reason to not add LiDAR, which gives you true physicality. I love this right here. Look at this in the rain, right? Look at this. It knows exactly where the cars are. And here is the difference. It knows where they are. Like literally, it knows this car is 0.5 seconds to my right at this speed, this many meters, etc., right? Look at this. Behind the tree, seeing the sign. Okay, look at right here. See this? These are the trees. Hey, let's play that again. Is seeing, this isn't on, this is the road here. This is the road here. This guy's in the other lane over here behind the freaking wall on these trees back here, right? That's where he is. This guy that comes through up at the top part up here, right? Or wait, no, it's right here. Sorry. He's right here. He's deviating off and now that's coming. Okay, so it wasn't up there. It was, this is like the road splitting there. Okay, yeah. Got to be careful. Right there. So this part of the road, we're going to see this opens up. Right? Yeah, so okay, yeah, see, it splits. And then this split, they're going to get some trees and some signs in between. Okay, yeah, so I'm looking at that. Okay. Hope you enjoy this. The LiDAR advantage. Have a great day.